From Wood TV 8, this is continuing coverage of the Michigan State University campus shooting.
We keep having mass shooting after mass shooting, trauma upon trauma, but we believe that prayer is our starting place.
Now on News 8, remembering the lives lost and praying for those still fighting in the hospital, how the victims at Michigan State are being honored tonight. And daring escape, students running for their lives. Hear from the West Michigan student who recorded it all as she feared for her life. Thanks for joining us for our continuing live coverage. I'm Michelle DeSelms here in studio.
And I'm Brian Sterling, reporting live from the campus of Michigan State University, where tonight the campus community is just now coming to terms with what happened last night.
Yeah, Brian, tonight we know the 3 students who were killed. Ariel Anderson and Brian Frazier, both from Grosse Pointe, and Alexandria Werner from Clawson. 5 students remain hospitalized in critical condition tonight at Sparrow Hospital in Lansing. The most encouraging news, though, we are told one of those students was up and alert at the hospital, giving everyone some much-needed hope. And new disturbing details about the gunman who took his life when confronted by police. His family telling News 8 that he was dealing with mental health issues and had especially struggled since his mother died 2 years ago. Brian?
Michelle, 24 hours ago, it was a much different scene here on campus. There was a manhunt underway, and students were making makeshift barricades in their dorm rooms. Tonight, here at the famous Spartan statue, students have made a makeshift memorial. The statue adorned with flowers at its base. As students have been coming by, folks of all walks, community members, kids, to pay their respects to the lives lost and those still fighting for their lives tonight. We're also hearing some harrowing stories of survival from those who lived through the events of last night, including 2 students who were holed up in IM East and filmed what they saw as police were sweeping the building looking for that gunman. News 8's Amanda Porter has their story for us live tonight. Amanda?
Quinn Patrick and Alex Janetsky narrowly missed going to MSU Student Union, where one student was shot and killed. Miraculously, they came here to IM East, where they were alerted about an active shooter.
Show your head! Show your head!
Escaping an active shooter. Both Quinn Patrick and Alex Janetsky are students at Michigan State University. The sophomores caught their escape from IM East on video. Both students decided not to go to the student union as they usually would. They were at a basketball game at IM East when they received an email about an active shooter.
Holy cow, we were just there. And so all the management of the referees and IM East quickly gathered students as fast as they could. And they said, no one can leave, we're gonna lock down the place.
A large group of students went into a small racquetball room and barricaded the door using anything heavy.
Scanner right next to us the entire time, trying to keep updated on the situation, where it was happening, what was going on.
Quinn Patrick recording on cell phone video the pair's entire escape.
Genuinely, I was scared, and I thought, well, maybe this can be almost proof if something were to happen. I'm scared. If one of us were to get injured, or if there was actually that person outside trying to get in, that I would have that in case to show anyone evidence.
The students verified police were at the door.
Alex.
Thanking the officers who rescued the students, yet still running for her life.
We were scared to be outside too, because that's where
he's out there
was.
He wasn't caught yet. He could have been anywhere.
Police found the active shooter, 43-year-old Anthony McCrae, about 5 miles north of campus, dead after shooting himself. Quinn and Alex drove off campus to a friend's house, but their thoughts are with everyone impacted by this tragedy.
Sorry to all the families and students out there who've been affected. Sending a lot of love, and I couldn't imagine.
Support groups and mental health resources are being offered throughout the greater Lansing area. More information on those resources is available right now on woodtv.com. In Lansing, Amanda Porter, News 8.
Amanda, we saw so many, heard of so many stories like that today. It's one thing to hear about it. It's another thing to see what they went through last night. Thank you for that live report. Our attention also tonight remains focused on those victims in Grosse Pointe. The community there gathering tonight to remember Brian Frazier. Brian was a sophomore here at MSU and president of the Michigan Beta chapter of Phi Delta Theta.
And we do that in memory of this very beautiful and handsome young man who has given his life in loving God. He was a faithful young man. This was his church. He received the sacraments here, and he received his faith from this community. And we are indebted to his family for that grace that they've given to him. Now let's spread that faith with the confidence that we didn't know, because it comes from the core of our being.
That was the memorial in Grosse Pointe tonight. There was also a service held here in East Lansing, not far from campus. I want to bring in my colleague, now News 8's Demetrius Sanders. You were at that vigil tonight. The sentiments expressed were so emotional.
Yes, absolutely, Brian. And actually, I had a chance to speak to a pastor earlier who told me that Michigan State University does not exist without East Lansing, and East Lansing does not exist without Michigan State University. She says that the two absolutely depend on one another, and they'll be leaning on each other once again after tragedy struck this campus.
Alexandria Verner, Brian Frazier, and Ariel Anderson.
A night of healing, prayer, and music. The pews of Eastminster Presbyterian Church in East Lansing filling up for a prayer vigil after Monday night's deadly shooting.
I think there's definitely a long way to go within this healing process, and I think it's going to be different for everyone.
Leaders with the church, located around a mile north of Michigan State's campus, opening their doors so community members would not grieve alone.
Whether the need is to pray, to talk, to cry, whatever feeling is being felt, we just want to create space and be that presence in the community.
Pastor Kristen Strobel says oftentimes prayer is where healing begins.
So we want to come together tonight and start by gathering, by being angry, by being sad and grieving together.
But as shootings continue to happen across the country and now at home, Strobel says prayer must be transformed into action.
So we even included with our vigil some resources so people can write their elected officials so they can take action, because we can't let this keep happening. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness will not overcome it.
Students at MSU say the road ahead will be a challenging one, and the community support means more than ever.
As long as everyone has each other and is using resources to, get the help they need, I think that with the strong community, everything will be okay.
Now, another vigil is scheduled for tomorrow evening that will take place at 6 p.m. at The Rock on MSU's campus. So there's a lot of grieving going on here, Brian.
Absolutely. Demetrius, as that pastor mentioned, to get to pray together, to gather together, to cry together. There's been a lot of that on campus and around Michigan and the greater Spartan community today. Demetrius, thank you for that. Michelle, as we send it back to you in studio, we'll leave you with this as we've been standing out here and watching this memorial at the Spartan statue grow. You remind ourselves that it's Valentine's Day today, and I've seen a lot of couples coming up with flowers, holding hands together, and you have to catch yourself for a second because they're not out on a date. Instead, they're here to pay their respects to the lives lost and those continuing to fight for those tonight. In East Lansing, I'm Brian Sterling. We'll send it back to you, Michelle.
All right, Brian, thank you. And I know we've seen that memorial grow throughout the day. I would imagine with that vigil tomorrow night, more students who perhaps have gone home last night or this morning will be coming back tomorrow to probably be with their Spartan family. All right, Brian, thank you. Our targeted investigators remain focused on learning new details about the gunman. The uncle of the shooter telling News 8 today that Anthony McRae struggled with mental illness that worsened after his mother's death. Timothy McRae told News 8 Anthony was living with his father at a secluded home on a dead-end street in Lansing, not far from where he shot and killed himself. Anthony had no known connection to Michigan State. His father told NBC News that his son grew evil and mean after his mother died in 2020. He said his son quit his warehouse job, stayed in his room all day, and bought a gun for protection. That didn't surprise his uncle.
The death of a mother is going to send any kid into a spiral, especially if you're already depressed and schizophrenic. Yeah. So you can only imagine, man. You know, you think you're hearing voices and then your mom dies, I'm sure you hear more voices.
Police say they found notes in McRae's pockets containing more threats of violence.